Let's go! What? How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
I will be your doom!
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness. I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. A better Jedi than you will ever be. More powerful as well, for I could best my teacher. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. What is it you want? Why do you bother me? You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power. Lies. Leave me and... The Council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Lies. I have fallen, and dark power courses through my veins. I can never go back to the Council, so here I shall stay. The Council has... Act or be gone. What? Talk. Not anger. Peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been. I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. The Council may... I am lost. Leave me to my hope. I do not know what... I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much... How can the Council... If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, and maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done? I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Achuta. Runda di Kachi. Jedabadwana Muchashakpa. Kachi. Achuta. Jedabadwana need Muchashakpa. Yikukumo. Jedabadwana nidibo. Runda di hotonga kunhanka. Muchashakpa kata. Kieno. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wanakun.
Ha! Good to see things in this Jedi Enclave work just like they do out in the real world. Everyone's looking out for #1.
I'm not an expert on the Jedi, but this seems like the kind of thing that could get a person into a lot of trouble.
Tong abog sha umninang. Wanga kundis king balemuraya. Chi gratug loda achuta. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Mucho shakpak.
If you have questions, you should...
Greetings, young apprentice. As chronicler, you should ponder... May the Force be with...
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Go to Master Jar and inform him that Juhani has returned to us. I think you may be nearing the end of your apprenticeship. Good evening, apprentice. Very well.
Greetings, young... As chronicler, you should ponder... May the Force...
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
If you have questions, you should...
Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for. We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know? Master Vuk, the way ahead will be...
I demand justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
If Shen Matali is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries its own rewards.
Huh?
Yes? Yes?
Sure.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training.
Giving you a second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness. Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my people in battle.
This has been a painful lesson, Juhani, but it seems you have learned it well. I am certain you will be a credit to the Order.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come. I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
What can I do?
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Yes?
The Force fights with me! The Force fights with me!
Yeah?
Yes?
Sure.
Achuta. Wonga kun bistolpi kikun. Ronda diho donga kun hankabi. Mucho shak pakat. Ta kung just tak mikje de badawana ni di bobo. Ronda diho donga kun hankabi. Ka chiku tong hait wam jiji jong. Ronda diho donga kun hankabi. Ka chikun itaho donga. Ikin kun opa mulera chikun. Simo podona rundiho donga ku hunkabe. Ronda diho donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. To ka chikun itaho donga. Ikin kun opa mule. Ronda diho donga kun hankabi. Wana kun be ka Ronda diho donga kun hank. Mucho shak pakat.
Huh? I'm here.
Yes? Ah, greetings. I'm Hand and Gould. Really? You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yeah, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the well...
Another Jedi, huh? I'm Rickard Lu... Well, I was out hunting ear, so I shoot it. So why don't you get the...
Greetings, Padova. I am an informant. If you have any, I have already retrieved. Is there any information? My preliminary analysis of... Is there any other information? These planes are rifled. There have been small farms. Is there any other... Very well. I will be here.
Ronda di ta kung just stak je de badawana ni di tong hait wam mucho shak pak. Tong hait wam jiji jong blum ta kung just stak ka chi mucho shak pak. Ronda di mucho shak.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. We were actually... Can I leave now? So, what do you... Well, So, what do you... You Jedi are so... Can't you see that? I don't know why this... Right.
How can I be a further... I know him a little bit, but I never really... But merely... I'm sorry, How can I be a further assistant? I was taking my daily constitution. How can I be a further... Injured? How can I be a further... Of course.
Ronda di kachi, ronda di... Jida badawana... Ronda di... Mucho shak pak. Ronda di... Tong hait wam... Ronda di... Kachi, ronda di... Tong hait wam... Ronda di... Ta kung just... Ronda di... Kachi, ronda di... Ronda di... Ta kung just tak.
Is there any other... The southwards... Is there any other... The southward speed... Is there any other... According to them, apparently, and this... Is there any other... Very well.
So, what do you... Now I don't love... We've been partners. Right.
How can I be a further... But I real... My wife was... But it may have been my own... I was just out... Of course.
Runda di kachi, runda di... Ta kung just catch. Mucho shak pak. Ta kung just tak.
How can I be a further... That blaster was... I hardly have enough money to afford... Even in areas, I would most appreciate... How can I be a further assistant? That blaster was... I hardly have enough money... Even in areas can take... I would most appreciate it if... How can I be a further assistant? Knock his block off, maybe. Normally I'm not... I had my
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But... It may have been... I was just out... How can I be a further... Of course.
So, what do you... That blaster? Always wished I...
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster... So, what do you want to... Right.
Is there any other... I am sorry. I thought to find the record. Is there any other... We cannot get any... Is there any other information? Very well.
Runda di hot kachi. Mucho shak pak. Akupa. Tong up. Ta kung just tak.
So, what do you... Right.
How can I be a further... I was taking my... Yes, quite a healthy body. How can I be a further... Of course.
Is there any other... I have just received... The blood on the weapon is definitely not cauterized. We cannot get any more... Is there any other... My preliminary... Is there any other information? Very well.
So, what do you... Now I don't love... We've been partners in... So, what do you... Now I don't love... We've been partners... Right.
How can I be a further... Knock his block off. Normally I had my suspicion.
Well, if you can't...
But it may have been... I was just out... How can I be a further assistant? Disreputable business. Now, I bet you... Certainly nothing. Knock his block off. Normally I had my suspicion.
Well, if you can't...
But it may have been... I was just out... Of course.
Tong abog. Runda di... Mucho shak pak. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Hey, quit it! Ah, yes.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mule rabes. Kachi.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Ta kung just takmiki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabang. Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Tong nabung siya nunungya. Tong patukas magtalea.
I can leave now, then?
Puna! Kavatumpa ku palea muka bata! Jiyoka ku tumpa ku palea! Muchashat pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
What? No!
Tong abong siya umnina. Wanga kumbis keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tun.
No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done! Look, I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder, but so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison, but I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball go?
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Kachi.
Yes, you tentacle-headed moron. I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too, and he shot me by mistake.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da kachi kun achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikuyana. Tong patugas maktelea.